Hello, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's hop right in. Let's see what's going on with you guys for this week. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're enjoying your birthday month. Okay. What do we have for Leo, please? Okay. Leo. Interesting. Are you ready? Leo, the biggest challenge that you're facing this week is the Knight of Cups. This tells me that it's possible that you are single and looking to mingle. It tells me that you maybe have a crush on somebody. It tells me that maybe somebody has a crush on you. We're going to clarify everything and find out. As far as the person on your mind is concerned, they have the 10 of Pentacles. This could be, if you're not dating, you could be in a long-term, serious, committed relationship with somebody, or more likely, you are dating with intention. You are somebody who checks the app box that says long-term partner, life partner. I don't know what the categories are, but you know what I'm saying. You're looking for something serious. Yeah, sure, date, have fun, do your thing. But ultimately, I think you're looking for something quite serious here. In the recent past, you have the Magician. This is you manifesting this reality for yourself. This is you making sure that you have everything that you need. This is you saying, like, okay, universe, here's what I want. How do I go about getting that? Really putting the intention into it. In the current situation, you have the Five of Swords. This is a little bit of conflict. I don't know if it's external or internal. Like I said, we'll clarify. In the immediate future, what you can expect, you have the Three of Wands. This is you taking that next step. This is you, in the recent past, setting the intention. This is you now being challenged with exactly what you asked for, a little bit of conflict, and then moving on to the next phase. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. Um, you could feel a little bit chilly in the dating pool. You could be in the cooler side of the pool. And what I mean by that is it might not blow you away immediately. But let's get into it. Let's see what we're working with here. All right. We're going to clarify the Knight of Cups for your challenge this week. It could be, Leo, that it's been a while since you've been out and about and trying to be a suitor or be picked up. Or I'm 147 years old. I don't know the terminology, obviously. It could be that it's just been a long time, and it's challenging because it's been a long time, and it's like I don't. Oh God, I forgot how to date. Or it could have even been so long that like this is your first round on the dating apps, right? Like you've never had to do that before. Let's see. Let's see what we get here for your challenge. You get the Six of Cups, strength, that's you. And the Ten of Wands, yeah, I think you're just finding it a little bit hard. I think you're finding it a little bit challenging. I think you're finding it kind of almost like a little bit tedious and like I'd almost like just rather go to a bar and try to pick somebody up. I don't know if you can even do that anymore. It might be illegal. I don't know. I just yeah, it seems just like it's heavy and it's just like God, this sucks. Dating sucks. But you're hanging in there. I do see that you're kind of looking for like a soulmate. You're looking for a life partner. You're not trying to hook up. I don't see the Knight of Wands here. So yeah, I think that that's what's going on here for you this week. Let us take a look at the Ten of Pentacles as the person or what's in your energy. It doesn't have to be a person. You have the Five of Cups, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups. Yeah, you're looking for something extremely serious. You don't want to do this again. You want this to be your first and last time, if it is your first time. I don't see you really enjoying the whole experience until you meet somebody that you like, obviously. Yeah, the Hierophant, the King of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, that's all very much long-term committed relationship energy that is like emotionally intelligent. I've been through some shit. I've learned from it. I maybe went to therapy at some point, and here I am ready to do this thing. I think you have the Five of Cups here because it just sucks. I think it kind of like reminds, whenever you're like, okay, whenever you've come out of like a relationship, a breakup, if something's ended, yes, you go through the heartache, you go through the pain, but then eventually, you know, you come back around. And when you start dating again after that, it can stir up those feelings a little bit. And I think that might be kind of what's going on here, but it's not a big deal. It's minor, just a minor note. Let's look at the Magician for the recent past. We have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I see this as you having made that transition from heartbreak to a much calmer, better place. Where you had to walk away from all that. You had to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and prioritize your stability, your security, all the things that you need to feel good about yourself, all the things that you need to take care of yourself, because ultimately you are the person in charge of that. And I just see you really taking that very seriously and putting in a lot of effort and a lot of work to doing that. It's very commendable, Leo. You're looking good. I'd swipe right or left, whichever way the good way is. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords. This is like being in a no-win situation. This is you feeling like you can't win, basically, or a little bit of inner conflict. That's clarified with the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. Yep. I um hmm. It's almost like no matter how you look at it, you can't make it not suck. Um I know there are a lot of people out there who love dating, who really enjoy getting to know new people, who really enjoy meeting different people, who really enjoy hooking up with other people. Lots of people, I know a lot of people who like that. I also know a lot of people who find that extremely taxing and almost like degrading. So I'm kind of getting the sense that you're one of the latter and maybe somewhere in between. But yeah, I just see you kind of looking back at the past and having those thoughts that everybody has, just like, I can't believe I'm here again. I can't believe I'm single again. I can't believe that the last thing didn't work out. I can't believe I have to go through this whole rigmarole again. I thought I sorted that out already. And I just see it as being like inner conflict. I see it as being kind of dark, but in the lightest, darkest way, like in the lightest gray, dark way. Um, and I see you, again, with the Magician here, again, I see you putting in a lot of intention and a lot of like, okay, here's what I'm looking for, here's what I'm passing on. I'm not just like saying yes to every hottie, every good looking guy, every good looking girl. I'm really putting in the thought, and I'm really going through the profiles, and I'm really if something feels off, I'm going to bail. I just see you being very careful with it. Let's look at the immediate future. you have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is it can be like a waiting game, waiting for the ships to come in. It can also be exploring your options and planning for the next steps. One moment, please, Leo. We have a visitor. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of meeting Termite. I know he makes appearances every now and again, but yeah, he's just getting to this point in his old man life where he likes to be held no matter what, no matter what I'm doing, which is fine. We like to hold you, but this chair is a little small. Okay, let's get back to Leo. Yeah. Okay. Three of Wands. Yes. It's like you're on board with something and you're going to take a chance. You know, I think you meet someone here in the immediate future and you're like, let's just do this thing. Let's see. You have the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. There it is. Yeah, I think somebody at the very least sparks your interest. Somebody at the very least you find attractive, which is almost all you can ask for these days. I do see you not fully opening up right away in the immediate future. I do see you holding back a little bit still, which is okay. That's healthy to do when you meet new people. And kind of like assessing the value of everything. Like, is this worth it? Is this person, do they check these boxes? Is this going to turn out like another dud? What are the things that I learned from my previous relationships that if I only saw those red flags earlier, I wouldn't have invested so much of my time? And I can see you kind of going through this checklist in a way of like, does this person match my energy 50-50, or am I always the one that's reaching out? Do they return my text messages, you know, in a timely fashion and not like once every 3 hours? Am I seeing the investment? Is it worth my investment? This kind of thing. That's really what I'm seeing here. We're going to take a look at the King of Swords. As for what you don't see coming, you have to sit on me because there's no chair here. Okay? Okay. What you don't see coming, the King of Swords. This can be, yeah, just a little bit of iciness. We have Temperance, the Lovers, and the Page of Wands. Yeah, okay. Here's what you don't see coming, Leo. This is great news. I think that you are actually anticipating being a little icy. I think you're actually anticipating not feeling comfortable opening up, but whoever this person is that you meet here in the near future, who stirs this Ace of Wands inside of you, it actually melts you quite a bit. You get pretty comfortable pretty fast. It seems like you have Temperance and the Lovers and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is like here for a good time. Page of Wands is the dater. Like, Page of Wands is into it. The Page of Wands is open. The Page of Wands is maybe a little naive sometimes, but that's okay. And yeah, I think you're really falling for somebody like pretty quickly here. And you don't find it that sucky all of a sudden. Like that cold barrier that was surrounding you is melting. So, Leo, congratulations. Happy birthday. We got you this for your birthday. And sorry for the minor disturbances. Yeah. See you next time. Bye.